Good morning YouTube, it's Numistaka and it's back with you, this time for a mega grading results video. A smallish box arrived back from NGC. They're being a bit tardy, I guess, in some of their grading at the moment. I think they were overwhelmed with coins from the ANA in Baltimore and they're still playing catch up. However, another couple of boxes should be on their way either now or over the next couple of weeks. So if you keep your eyes on the channel, then you should see quite a few coins come back. There's several hundred coins still at NGC being graded, and so we'll be able to spend a little bit of time taking a look at the results as they come in. Some of these coins are coins that have come back from grading, some have come back from mechanical changes, and there have been quite a few of those recently, unfortunately. So let's have a look and see what is in the boxes. The plan at the moment is to divide this grading results big box into 3 videos. So let's take a look first off at what is in the little box. This one, I believe, is value grade coins, but there may be a few others as well. So what a great one to start off with. This is an absolutely brilliant result. PF66 for a little tiny 1927 proof threepence. For those of you who have a problem working in non-decimal, that's 36912. That's a quarter of a shilling, and a shilling is 12 old pence. Everyone thinks in base 10 now, so everything's tens. So this one is intriguing because I don't really know what the modified reverse of this shilling is. If any of you guys are shilling experts, please can you shout out and let me know what is modified. I know there's 2 different reverses. There's one with the English lion and there's one with a Scottish lion. That's fine, but I don't really understand what is modified for this particular coin, whether modified is the one that is good or modified is the one that's bad. Were there more modified ones, and what did they modify? So if any of you know some information about that, please do comment below. This one is an H10C, which is a half a 10 cents. Not quite sure why half a 10 cents isn't actually 5 cents, but either way, unfortunately, this one was designated as a details coin, having been cleaned, and you can see the kind of parallelish kind of marks just to the left of the portrait, showing that cleaning. I think the owner of this coin kind of knew it was cleaned when it went in, but it's slightly better on the reverse than the obverse. But I still don't understand why a 5 cent is half a 10 cents. So again, please, if you know the answer to why it's half a 10 cents and not a 5 cents, let me know. This one I think is absolutely lovely. There must have been a couple of marks just on the fields there because the fields seem pretty good. I'm surprised that didn't get a 63, but I guess, you know, I mean, I think it looks great. I think anyone would be really happy to have this one in their collection. A $half, just a very, very nice coin, and it got a good grade, I think, for this. I guess it's probably still fairly low down the census. There's probably a lot of these with higher grades, but I think that was very respectable. This one belongs to a good friend of mine, and the CT collection is gradually being built up and one day may become a famous pedigree auctioned by one of the big auction houses. And meanwhile, there are ups and downs in building the CT collection. This one unfortunately got a details grade for being cleaned. I know it came from, I think, one of the Facebook forums, so I was surprised that it was cleaned. I wasn't expecting any of these to get details graded. This one wasn't cleaned, but you can see here they didn't like the, I think it's just that mark by the Queen's neck. Something, you can see there, something has been done to it. Maybe it's been rubbed too hard to remove a spot on that particular area, and you can just about see the signs of a little round spot after that. So unfortunately that one also got details graded, which is a pity because it's a very nice Gothic florin. The third one that was submitted by the CT collection did get a numerical grade, which is great. You can see here it's got a little bit more toning, been slightly less tampered with. You know, a lot of these coins have been cleaned in some way over many, many, many years. And not all the ones who've been cleaned get body bagged with a details grading. Some of them get through, maybe they look a little bit better, or maybe the cleaning happened many, many, many years ago and they've kind of recovered and retoned. But this one got an MS61 grade, which is certainly very respectable for an 85 florin. Florin is 2 shillings. This one here was submitted with a request for a variety. I think it was the small G variety. And it was evaluated by the Variety Plus team over at NGC. And it looks like they decided that they were not going to attribute the variety. So this customer paid the variety fee. If you want to request a variety designation, it's $15 extra. So this client paid the $15 extra to have this attributed. It's 1/3 of a farthing, which is a farthing is a quarter of a penny. And I guess 1/3 is 1/3 of a quarter. If you're good at fractions, you can work that out and let me know what that is. But it's a very small, tiny little amount of money, probably very tiny even in 1902. And you can see here on the little wrapper that came with the coin, you can see here the Variety Plus was requested, and NGC said that this was not an NGC eligible variety. I think that's a little bit mean. I don't know why that is. I wish they would give more information about why they're rejecting something if they're rejecting it, because it's just a little bit frustrating. Here's another one. This is another one. I think the person who put this in put it in despite the fact that it had signs of cleaning. Sometimes people do that. A lot of people like to authenticate coins, and with Morgan dollars particularly, there are thousands and thousands of Morgan fakes around, and so there is some value in actually putting them through NGC, even if they're cleaned. This one, again, nice looking coin, nice toning, nice colour. Didn't get body bagged. This one got an AU 50, so the bottom of the AU grade. So sometimes if they can't decide whether it's XF or AU, they'll give it the benefit of the doubt and give it an AU 50 designation. This one I absolutely love. I think this is a fabulous coin. There's just something exciting about seeing Elizabeth I's portrait on a coin, and to get it in a numerical grade with NGC is pretty difficult, and I think this is a really, really good outcome for this coin. VF30 is about the right grading. It's a lovely coin, and we've all seen Blackadder, or if you've been in the UK, you've seen Blackadder growing up. There was a whole series featuring Elizabeth I. 1574. I think this is what a lovely coin to have in a collection, and these kind of silver coins can be a great introduction to hammered coins, which is an area I do confess that I know far too little about. This one went in, same guy submitted this one. Wasn't one that I thought would necessarily get a proper grade, because you can see the coin has been bent at some stage. You can see the kind of line running through it. They did find graffiti and corrosion on it as well. I couldn't see the graffiti on it, but if you guys are eagle-eyed, you might be able to spot it better than I can. But whether it's got details or not, this Commonwealth coin, 1651, I think, was that just after Cromwell? You guys know the history probably better than me as well. But all in all, quite a good outcome, and very happy with that box. Hang around over the next few videos and you'll see the other two boxes emerge and see what the grades were like in those.